Good day everyone! I am your teacher, Ma'am Juliet H. Casada, and today we will discuss the measures of central tendency. But before that, I have some health tips and friendly reminders for you. Always wash your hands, wear your mask, and eat your greens because health is wealth. Now together, let's discover the wonderful world of mathematics. For today's session, we will enumerate the measures of central tendency, define mean, median, and mode, and calculate accurately the mean, median, and mode of the given ungrouped data. Before we proceed with our lesson proper, let's have a quick review. I want you to match the following terms with their corresponding meaning. These are the terms range, frequency, and graph, and here are the definitions. So I will give you 15 seconds to think of your answer. Go! So time is up. Range is the highest score minus lowest score. If you got this correctly, very good. Next is the frequency. It is, yes, the number of times the value appears in the distribution. And of course, finally, graph pertains to the visual presentation of data. Did you get this all correct? Very good. Let's now discuss the measures of central tendency in ungrouped data. Now, when we say ungrouped data, these are raw data or scores which are not presented in a frequency distribution table. Let's dig deeper on this. The measure of central tendency pertains to a single value that attempts to describe a set of data by identifying the central position within the set of data. It is sometimes called as the measure of central location. And the measure of central tendency is composed of the three: mean, median, and mode. Let's have the first one, which is mean. This is the average of the data set, or most popularly known as the average. Now, to get the average, we have this formula: the sum of the scores or the data divided by the number of scores or the data. Okay. Let's have our first example. The following is the list of Joy's math grade in the 3 grading periods. Find the mean or her average grade. So these are her grades. In the first quarter, she got 90, 88, and 90 on the 3rd grading period. So how to get the mean of her grades? So using the formula, the sum of the scores over the number of scores. In this case, the scores that we are referring to is the grades of Joyce. So adding them all, that's 90 plus 88 plus 90, and then we have to divide it by 3. Where did we get the number 3? It's the number of the scores or the grades. Now, the total of 90, 88, and 90 is 268. And then we divide it further by 3, we will get 89.33. So, therefore, Joy's average grade in math is 89.33, or the mean grade is 89.33. Did you get it? Very good. Let's have our second example. The following is the list of first quarter grades of Sam. Find his average grade. So here are his grades. He got 88 in Filipino, 82 in English, 88 in math, 89 in math, 84 in science, 86 in TLT, 87 in AP, 86 in science and MAPE. So to get the average, of course, we have to use again the formula. And now we have to add all the grades. The 88, 82, 89, 84, 86, 87, 86, 86. Now, you may use your calculators in order to compute for the mean. Yes, you heard it right. You are allowed to use your calculators here. So anyways, we have to add them all and we have to divide the grades by 8. Why 8? Because there are 8 subjects or 8 grades here. Okay, you get it? So we will get 688 as the total grade. And then we divide it by 8. We will get 86. Yes, it's flat 86. So therefore, Sam's average grade for the first quarter is 86. Or his mean grade is 86. You get it? Nice! Example number 3. The following is a list of the weekly savings of 10 students. Here are the students, and their savings are in this row. Okay, Abel saved 60 pesos, Brenda saved 50, Carlos 40 pesos, Donna saved 50, 70 for Edwin, 50 for Fred and Gina, Hans saved 80 pesos, and Izzy and John both saved 70 pesos. Now we have to find the average weekly savings per student. Okay, average. So we have to find the average or the mean by using this formula. So our solution would be like this. So we have to get the sum of all the numbers, the scores or the savings of the students. And we have to divide it by 10 because there are 10 students here or 10 scores. Okay, I hope you follow. Use your calculators in order to find the sum of these numbers. And we will get 590. And then we divide 590 by 10. We will get 59 pesos. So this is the average weekly savings per student. 59 pesos. Do you follow? Very good. Let's now have our exercise number 1. You have to solve for the mean of the following data and choose the letter of your answer from the given choices. But there is a 15-second timer for each question. And you may pause the video if you think you may need more time in order to compute for the mean of each data. Good luck! Let's have the question number 1. Sophie's score in her 5 exercises in math during the third quarter are as follows. 8, 7, 6, 10, 9. So what is her mean score? Here are the choices. A, 5.8, B, 6.5, C, 7.7, or D, 8.0. So there is a 15-second timer. You may use your calculators for you to solve faster. Here you go. Okay, time's up. So for our solution, you simply have to add all the numbers, the 8, 7, 6, 10, and 9, and you have to divide them by 5. So we will get 40, and then dividing it by 5, finally we will get 8. So our answer should be D, 8.0 or 8. Did you get it? Nice! Question number 2. A certain store was able to sell 10 black pairs of shoes in one day during their 3-day sale last month. What was the average shoe size that was sold? Here are the choices. Is it A, 5, B, 6, C, 7, or D, 8? Your timer starts now. So, this is our solution. You have to add all the numbers, the 6, 5, 8, 6, 5, 5, 6, 7, 6, 6. And then we have to divide them by 10. So the total would be 60, and dividing it by 10, we will get 6, 6.0 or 6. Therefore, our answer is letter B. Did you also get it correctly? Very nice! Let's now have our third question. The sizes of 15 families in a chosen barangay in Rosario at random are as follows. 574, 626, 36, 84, 78, 534. So, what is the mean? The choices are A, 5.2, B, 5.5, C, 6.2, or D, 7.0. Time starts now. Okay, time's up. This would be our solution. getting the sum of all the numbers, and we have to divide them by 15. So the total would be 78, and then dividing by 15 we will get 5.2. Therefore, our answer is letter A. Good job! Let's now have the second measure of central tendency, which is the median. This is the middle number when the number in a set of data is arranged in order, either in ascending or descending. So your clue word here is middle. This is the middle number. And I have a study tip for you. Median sounds like medium, as in the sizes of your t-shirt, small, medium, large. So median sounds like medium. Think middle when you hear the word median. Middle is the median. Next, to get the median, you may use this formula n plus 1 divided by 2, where n is the number of scores or the number of data. So let's have the examples. Let's have the example number 1. The following is the list of Joy's math grades in the 3 grading periods. Find the median grade. So this time, we will find the median. This is the same problem as in the mean. So anyways, here are the grades, the same grades, 90, 88, 90. But this time, again, we will find the median. So this formula, n plus 1 divided by 2. But first, we have to arrange the grades in ascending order. Okay? So that's 88, 90, 90. And then the second step is, now we will use the formula n plus 1. Where did we get the 3 here? It's the number of scores. So the number of scores is 3 plus 1. Then we have to divide by 2. The numbers 1 and 2 here are fixed. Only the number 3 should be changed depending on the number of the scores or the data that you have. So anyways, continuing our solution, 3 plus 1 is 4. And then dividing it by 2, we will get 2. So 2 here pertains to the position, the second position, the number on the second position in our data here. So which is the data on the second position? It's, yes, the 90. So you see, it's in the middle, okay? Because the data is odd number, that we only have 3 numbers here. So basically, you can easily get the middle number since it's a data with an odd number. So anyways, our median therefore here is 90, and therefore Joy's median grade in math is 90. I hope you follow. Okay, let's proceed with the second example. The following is the list of first quarter grades of Sam. Find his median grade. So again, here are Sam's first quarter grades. And now we will use this formula to find the median. So first, let's arrange the numbers in increasing order. We will have 82, 84, 86, 86, 86, 87, 88, and 89. Now, as you can notice, we have an even number of data. There are 8 grades here. So now, let's use the formula n plus 1 over 2. That would be 8 plus 1. So where did we get 8? Again, that's the number of scores, the number of grades. So 8 plus 1 would be 9, and divided by 2, we will get 4.5. The 4.5 is the position, okay? Where can we find this? It's in between the 4th and the 5th position. So let's count. From this, we have, this is the first number, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. These are the numbers. These are the numbers in the middle, so 4th and 5th. Actually, even when you start counting from the highest number, we will still fall on this number. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So as you can see, we obtained the same number. Whichever we counted, actually even we arrange this in decreasing order, it just shows that you will really fall on these numbers. The 4.5th position is occupied somewhere in between these two numbers. Now, this only happens when you have an even number of data. As I've said earlier, we have 8 scores here. So in the earlier example, we only have 3 data, 3 scores. So it's so easy to find the middle score since it's an odd number. But again, in an example like this with an even number of scores, we will have to further add the 2 scores in the middle, and we have to divide by 2. So we will get 172, the total of 86 and 86. So divide it by 2, you will get 86. Still 86 because actually these are the same numbers, so you will just get the same number. So 86 actually is our median grade. The median grade of Sam in the first quarter. I hope you get it. Let's now proceed with our third example. The following is a list of the weekly savings of the 10 students. So here again are the savings of the 10 students. And now we will have to find the median weekly savings. Okay. So the formula is here again. And first, you have to arrange in increasing order these numbers. So we will have 40, 50, 50, 50, 50, 60, 70, 70, 70, 80. In all, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so there are 10 numbers here. So this is again an even number. So we will get 2 scores in the middle. Okay, anyways, let's continue the solution. Using the formula n plus 1, the n is 10. So 10 number of scores here. The number of scores 10 plus 1 is equal to 11. And divided by 2, we will have 5.5. This is the position, the 5.5th position. So where we can find this? In the 5th and 6th position. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 50 and 60. Anyways, if you start counting here, from the highest number, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You see? We will still fall on these 2 numbers, the 50 and the 60. This time we have 2 different numbers in the middle. So as you can notice also, there are 4 numbers on the left of 50 and also 4 numbers on the right of 60. That's why they are called as the middle numbers. But since these are 2 numbers, we have to further add them and divide by 2. So 50 plus 60 would give us 110 and divided by 2 we will get 55. So 55 therefore is our median weekly savings, or that's 55 pesos. I hope you are following. If yes, very good. If not, please go back to the previous example. Let's proceed now with our exercise number 2. I want you to solve for the median of the following data and choose the letter of your answer from the given choices. But again, there is a 15-second timer for each question. So again, if you want to, you may need an extra time for you to solve the problem, just pause this video. Are you ready? Let's start. Question number 1. Sophie's score in her 5 exercises in math during the third quarter are as follows: 8, 7, 6, 10, and 9. So what is her median score? The choices are A6, B6.5, C7, or D8. Your timer starts now. Okay, what do you think is the correct answer? Okay, I'll show you the solutions. First, we have to arrange the numbers in increasing order, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So this contains odd number. This is just 5, okay? The scores is composed of 5 numbers. Therefore, continuing our solution, that would be 5 plus 1, the n plus 1 formula divided by 2. 5 refers to, again, the number of scores. So 5 plus 1 is 6. Divided by 2, we will get 3. 3 pertains to the position, the third position. What number is on the third position? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. So 8. Let's start from the highest number. 1, 2, 3. So you see, still we will fall on the number 8. So that is the center, the middle, the median. Therefore, our answer is letter D. Very good if you got this correctly. Second question. A certain store was able to sell 10 black pairs of shoes in one day during their 3-day sale last month. What was the median shoe size that was sold? The choices are A, 5, B, 6, C, 7, and D, 8. Time starts now. Okay, time's up. Let's see if we get the same answer. Our first step is to arrange the numbers in increasing order. That's 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, then 7, 8. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Just checking, okay? There are 10 numbers here. So this time again, we have an even number of scores. So we will get 2 numbers in the center. Anyways, continuing the solution. That would be n plus 1 divided by 2. So 10 is the number of scores. 10 plus 1 would give us 11. And we divide 11 by 2, we will get 5.5. That's the position in between the 5 and 6, the 5th and 6th position. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so it's 2, 6. Let's start counting from the highest number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So still, this is the middle. The 2, 6 here will be our middle score. So because there are 4 on the left and another 4 on the right. So really, this is the location of the center, the middle. Since there are 2 numbers, we have to add them and divide by 2. That would be 12 over 2 is still 6. The same number, 6. So therefore, our answer is the letter B. Our third question is this. The size of 15 families in a chosen barangay in Rosario at random are as follows. 5746, 263, 684, 785, and 534. So what is the median size of the families? Is it A, 5.0, B, 5.2, C, 6.2, or D, 7.2? Go! Alright, so the solution. We have to first again arrange in increasing order. So you have 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Okay, so we have arranged in increasing order the 15 numbers, the 15 scores, the 15 sizes of the family, the given data. And then we have to use the formula n plus 1, and the number of scores, 15. So 15 plus 1 will give us 16. We divide it by 2, we'll have 8. 8 is the position. The number on the 8th rank, 8th position is the center. Since this is a 15, an odd number, we have an odd number of scores, so 15. And the center is on the 8th position. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This number is the 8th position, the number 5. Let's check. If we count from the highest number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So, really, this number 5 is in the center, the middle. We have here 2, 4, 6, 7 on the left, and also 7 numbers on its right side. So, therefore, our answer, the median for this data is A, 5. You get the same? Nice job! Let's have now the third measure of central tendency, which is mode. This pertains to the number that appears most often in a set of data. Our clue word here is most often, which means pinakamaraming beses nag-appear, pinakamadalas na nag-appear, or a number with the highest frequency. So it's also a set of data can have more than one mode. And if all the numbers appear the same number of times, there is no mode. Okay, let's dig further about this topic. Let's now have our first example. The following is the list of choice math grades in the 3 grading periods. This time we have to find the mode. We will use the same problem as we have before. So here are the grades of choice, 90, 88, 90. This time our focus is mode, the most frequent score that appeared. Okay, so we have to check the frequency. And the number that appears, the numbers that appeared here are 88 and 90. How many times did we see 88 here? Only once. Correct. How about 90? We have 2 90s here. So the frequency of 90 is 2. So which one has the highest frequency? Of course, yes, the number 90. Therefore, 90 is the mode of our data. Joy's modal grade, in math is 90. So again, take note, mode is the most frequent score that appeared in the data set. I hope you get it. Let's now have the second example. The following is the list of first quarter grades of Sam. We have to find his modal grade. So here again are his grades. Now finding the mode means we have to determine the scores that appeared here. So we have to check their frequencies. We have 82, 86, 88, 84, 87, and 89. These are the numbers that appeared in our data. So let's check how many times did 82 appear? Once, only once. How about 86? It appeared 3 times. That's 1, 2, 3. And how about 88? Yes, it appeared only 1. How about 84? The frequency is 1. It only appeared once in our data. 87 appeared only once also. And 89 appeared also once. So we have 1 plus 1, 2 plus 4, 6 plus 2. The total frequency, of course, should be tallied to the number of scores that we have. That's 8. Okay, anyways, the number that contains or that has the highest frequency is this number. It has 3, the highest frequency. So the number is 86. Therefore, 86 is the mode of this data. That is SAM's modal grade for the first quarter. That's 86. I hope it's clear. Again, take note, mode is the number with the highest frequency. Let's now proceed with the final example. The following is a list of the weekly savings of 10 students. So here again is our list. And we have to find the modal weekly savings per student. Okay, now we have to first check the numbers that appeared here and their frequencies. We have 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80. So how many times did 40 appeared in our data? Once, yes. How about 50? It appeared 4 times. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 60 appeared, how many times? Only once. And then 70 appeared 3 times. We have 1, 2, and 3. And finally, 80 appeared only once. Now, focusing on the frequency, the highest would be the number 4. Okay? Therefore, since this is the highest frequency, and the number is 50. This pertains to the mode of our data. It appeared most frequent in the data. Therefore, the modal weekly savings per student is 50 pesos. Don't forget, mode is the number that appeared most often. So I guess you're now ready for our exercise number 3. This time, I want you to solve for the mode of the following data. And I want you to determine whether the statement is true or false. So again, we have a 15-second timer for each question. And again, true or false. Are you ready? Let's begin. Let's have the first question. Sophie's score in her 5 exercises in math during the third quarter are as follows: 8, 7, 6, 10, and 9. The question is, true or false, her modal score is 10. Your time starts now. Okay, what do you think is the answer? It's false. Why false? Let's have the solution. Of course, you have to you have to determine the frequencies, okay? So, the numbers that appeared here are 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And how many times did these numbers appear? 6 appeared once, 7 once, 8 once, 9, and 10. All of these actually appeared only once. There were no numbers repeated more than once. And if this happens, it says that if all the numbers appear the same number of times, then therefore there is no mode. So that's why this statement is false. The mode is not 10, but instead there is none. I hope you get it. Question number 2. A certain store was able to sell 10 black pairs of shoes in one day during their 3-day sale last month. This time, the question is, true or false again? The mode is 5 and 6. Let's have the timer. So, what do you think is the answer? That is false again. Why? The solution is this. We have to check the frequency. So, the number that appeared here are the numbers 5, 6, 7, 8. These are the sizes. So, how many times did 5 appeared in our data? 3 times. 1, 2, 3. How many 6 are there in the data? We have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. How about 7? It appeared only once. 8 appeared only once also. So the number with the highest frequency is the number 6 only. That's why this statement is false. So our mode is 6. Okay? You get it? Nice job. Let's have the third question. The sizes of 15 families in a chosen barangay in Rosario at random are as follows. 574, 626, 36, 847, 85, 3, and 4. Now this is the statement. The modal size of the 15 families is 4 and 6. Is this true or false? Go! Alright, time's up. What do you think is the correct answer? I will reveal it later. So first, the solution. Let's determine the numbers that appeared here. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. How many times did the number 2 appear in the data? Only once. 3 appeared twice. 4 appeared 1, 2, 3 times. 5 appeared 1 and 2 times. 6, we have 1, 2, and 3. 7 appeared twice. 8 appeared 1 and 2. Okay, 2 times also. So the numbers with the highest frequency, check. They are the numbers. What numbers? 4 and 6, because both of them has 3 as their frequency and it's the highest frequency. We have 2 modes here, the 4 and 6. Therefore, this statement is correct. It's true statement. I hope you get it also. Great job. Before we have a quiz, I want you to watch this short but cool video which is about the mean, median, and mode codes created by the animated classroom with this link in YouTube. Okay, so this is short but again, cool video. I hope you enjoy this.
Mom, stuck on this assignment. It's on mean, median, and mode.
Oh, Cody. We'll take a break for a second and take the trash out, and then we'll get to work on it.
Okay.
Psst, down here. Here you're in a little trouble with your mathematics.
Yeah, your math.
Who are you?
We are the Triple M crew from Guttertown.
Yeah, Triple M.
And if we help you, you can help us.
Yeah, we'll help you.
Got me?
Okay, what do you got?
I'm the mean toad. To get mean, like me, take a set of numbers or data and add them up. Then you count how many numbers you got. After that, you divide the sum of the numbers by how many there are. That is the mean, or sometimes called average. So basically, you add and divide.
You add and divide. You add and divide. The way that you get the mean is you add and divide.
Add and divide. Oh yeah.
Median. I'm the median toad, the one in the middle. You see me? Median in the middle.
Get on with the median.
Okay. To find out what the median is, you first make your data list in order from least to greatest. Then you find what number falls in the middle.
Tell them what happens if there's an even amount of numbers.
There's an even amount of numbers. Circle the 2 numbers in the middle. Then add those 2 numbers together and divide them by 2. In the middle, median. Circle the number in the middle, add and divide by 2.
In the middle. Oh yeah. Last but not least, it's me, the mode toad. What I do is I find the most common number, the most popular, like me, of course. First, I make up my list from least to greatest. Then, I see if there are any numbers that are the same. The most numbers that are the same are the mode, like me, the most popular.
Put all the numbers in a line, small to big, you're doing fine. Match the numbers that are the same. When you do it, mode's unmade. Only the numbers that are alike, let the others take a hike.
Mode. popular.
Thanks, Toads. Now what can I do for you?
Just stay green, Cody boy. Stay green.
Yeah, stay green.
Okay, Cody, ready for me to help you with your homework?
Mom, just relax. I got this.
Oh, yeah.
So there you have it, our short video. I hope you learned a lot from this video. So let's get ready for our quiz. It's quiz time. So I want you to solve for the mean, median, and mode of the data below. But I did not put a timer for this quiz because I want you to be the one to determine your pacing. If you need more time, just pause this video. Okay, and then continue it if you want to check the solutions. So the problem is this. The following are the ages of students in a culinary class. 18, 19, 19, 20, 20, 23, 24, 24, 26, and 27. So, solve for the mean, median, and mode. Remember what you have learned from the toads earlier in the video. Okay, so pause this video now. Okay, when you're done, let's check your answers. The solution for the mean says you have to add all the scores and divide by the number of scores. So the total would be 220. And we have to divide it by 10. So the mean or average would be 22. Did you get the same? Very good. Now for the median, we have to first arrange in increasing order, but actually the data is already arranged in decreasing order. So we just copied it. And then we have to determine now the position, the center, the middle number by using the formula n plus 1 divided by 2. So n is 10, the number of scores, plus 1, that would be 11, divided by 2 is 5.5. So the number in between the 5th and 6th position. So let's count. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So it falls on these numbers. So again, from the highest number, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The number on the 4th and 5th and 6th position. So the center falls on 20 and 23. Since we have two numbers, we have to add and divide by 2. So we'll have 43 over 2. It will give us 21.5. This is the median of this data. Did you get the same? Nice job! And for the mode, we have to only check the frequencies of the data that appeared. The scores that appeared here are 18, 19, 20, 23, 24, 26, and 27. What's the frequency of 18? It's only 1. It appeared once. 19 appeared twice. 20 also twice. 23 appeared only once. 24 appeared twice. 26 and 27 both appeared once also. So, look at the frequencies. What's the highest frequency? What numbers would be our mode? The answer is yes, we have 19, 20, and 24. We have more than one mode. We have 3 modes in this data because all of this got 2 as their frequency. They appeared the same number. Okay, so this is the mode. 19, 20, 24. Did you get all 3? Nice work! Very good! To wrap it up, I want you to remember the following things that we have discussed. There are 3 measures of central tendency: the mean, median, and mode. Mean pertains to the average. And to get the mean, we have to use the formula, the sum of scores divided by the number of scores. The median is the middle score of the arranged data in either increasing or decreasing order. So we have to determine the center, the middle position, by using the formula n plus 1 divided by 2. And again pertains to the number of scores. For the mode, this is the most frequent score, the number with the highest frequency. So that's all. Don't forget about them. With that, I hope you learned a lot. Maraming salamat and keep safe everyone.